What is going on, guys? JC Nita here. Today we're talking about this new trend that's going on, and it's no buy 2025.
What are you talking about?
So let's get into it, see what's going on, see what people are talking about, and see whether or not something you think is a good idea or not. I'm curious. Let's find out together.
All right, so 2024, I balled out of control and I racked up so much debt. And here's how I'm going to fix it in 2025. I'm going to cut back. There's some things on my no-buy list, and I'm going to use the extra money I save to crush more debt. Rule number one, no Afterpay or Affirm all of 2025. There was a point where I had over $2,000 on my Afterpay, but we crushed it, thank God. So if you see me walking around with some dusty old sneakers with a hole in it, I think I got one here. Yeah, I think, look at that hole in the sneakers. You know why. Rule number two, I'm going to buy no new clothes unless I get it gifted for Christmas or my birthday, or I sell old clothes. But I got a hack here. Here's my secret. I have a lot of nice new clothes I haven't been able to wear because I got too fat. So if I lose about 10 to 15 pounds, I got new clothes again. Third thing is no credit card purchases unless I have to go to work and I need to expense it. Sometimes I travel to India, got to do what I got to do. So I'll put transactions there and we'll just pay it off immediately. My wife and I are going to limit our fund money to $50 a week each. So she likes to buy Starbucks. I like to buy beer. So if it's in the $50 threshold, we'll keep that for ourselves. There's a lot we could do with $200. So it'll help us be more mindful with what we buy. Now, this is a big one. My wife shed a tear over this one. We're canceling our Disney Pass. Now, we're not rich enough for a Disney Pass. Tell ourselves we can afford it because we get paid for it, but we're getting ourselves in more debt. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to cancel our Peloton membership. $44 to have somebody yell at you so you could just watch, pedal and follow them. I'm going to just throw on a YouTube video, listen to some music, and twist the knob myself. It still burns calories.
Not to stop the video again, but I love this one. No shade on Peloton, but I never understood the concept myself, to be honest. I'm like, why am I paying for a video when I have free videos online? And that's a good one, but let's continue.
Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel our gym memberships, and we're actually just going to work out in our garage. The only two subscriptions we're going to keep is Spotify and Netflix. We're going to cancel all the others. And then the final one, which is going to be the toughest one of them all, is eating home-cooked meals 80% of the times.
So guys, I'm naturally a no spender anyways. I think I have a no spend 2025, 2024, 2023, 2021, 1995.
Right, we get it.
Even though I was only like 4 years old. The point is, I don't spend much money either, but what I will say is that last one right there about not eating out, that'd be tough for me. And I just started practicing this, buying food and eating it at home, but mainly for the health reasons, not because of the money. Out of all the things he named, do you struggle with any of them? And if you do, which will be the hardest for you to cut out? But with that, let's hop into the next video and see what some other people are going to be cutting out in their no spend 2025.
My no-buy year will be continuing into 2025.
It's official. My debt will be 100% gone, including my car loan, by August of next year. I intend to strictly adhere to my no-buy rules during those 8 months. TBD on the final 4 months of the year, but I'm thinking because I want to build up my savings, I'm probably going to do it then too. Let's get into my rules. In 2024, I wasn't as adherent to my no-buy rules as I wanted to be. In 2025, we know exactly what we're doing and we're going to stick to it. So my rules are: 1, no new clothes whatsoever. 2025 is going to be the year that we style what we have. And that means make and do with my summer wardrobe. Number 2, no new beauty products, self-explanatory. I have more makeup than I could ever possibly use, so I will not be buying any more next year. I am allowed to purchase new beauty products if I have used all my backups for a product. So basically restocks only, and that will be infrequent. No perfume. Are you kidding me? I don't need any more perfume. No jewelry. No new technology either. That means I'm going to sit out the iPhone 17. No takeout except once a month. This rule I wasn't as strict with, and I'm going to be really, really rigid in 2025. No home decor. That's okay. I don't need it anyway. My house is fabulous. Tiny, but fabulous. No books. I have enough to read as it is. And no canceling my Pilates classes. Those $10 cancellation fees really added up this year.
So I find it interesting people like buying so many clothes. I don't know. I'm not a fashion guy. I mean, I literally wear black. I don't wear black all the time just for video purposes. I literally pretty much wear black all the time. I notice a lot of people have this struggle with cutting back on eating out. And again, I can relate to that. Even as a person who does not spend money, who abhors debt, who's a finance person, who loves to save and loves to invest, takeout gets me too. I love a good takeout. I love some good fried rice. I love some good tacos. You know what I mean? Like, it's difficult. So I feel their pain here. So the no buy 2025 for me personally would be cutting back on spending now on food. The first thing she mentioned all kind of go together: the beauty products, perfume, the jewelry. It's all just knickknacks she likes to buy. That's her thing, apparently. No new technology. I'm big on that too. I literally keep a phone until it dies. I mean, because most of the time, the new things each year is all the same stuff anyways. Maybe they have an extra camera on the back of it or something. It's not that serious. You know, now every now and then they have a jump where now they have more AI they're implementing in the phones, integrating. Fine. But other than that, you know, no books is kind of weird to me. Books aren't that expensive. So I don't know about that one, but okay. And no canceling Pilates. What she means is no canceling starting back. A lot of times you would pay a fee when you start back again. So she needs to stick with it or cancel it and stay away for good. But that's her no by 2025. Let's see one more. And then again, let me know in the comment section what's your guys. Well, I'm not sure if you're doing it, but if you were to do a no by 2025, what would you be cutting off of your list? I am very curious.
I just looked up my 2024 expenses. All the money that I spent this year in 2024. And it's honestly, it's sad. My first goal of 2025 is to save at least 6 months of expenses. Now, because I have this house, you never know what can go wrong. And I don't want no surprises. I want to be able to just pay it out on hand. I don't want to owe nobody. My long-term goal, even in 2026, early 2026, I want to pay off my car. I just got my car in February. I want to be able to pay it off. I signed up for like 5 years and I want to pay it off in at least 2.5. But in order to accomplish these goals that I have for myself, I have to realize where I'm spending my money. So these are the things that I will not be spending in 2025. The first thing I have on the list: no home goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, At Home. Any home decor, I don't need it. This also includes holiday decor too. This stuff, I'm going to use this every single year until it falls apart. Clothes. Lately, in the past few months, I've been buying more clothes and accumulating more And honestly, this house I love, but there's no storage and there's no place for me to hold these items. So no clothes, no shoes, no jeans, no more hats until they fall apart. Looking up my subscriptions. I know this is a small dent in a big pot, but it can definitely make a difference. I looked up my subscriptions and how much I'm spending a month on Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, HBO, Paramount, all of it gotta go. I'm gonna keep one and I have to figure out which one I want to keep. Lastly is overspending at the grocery store. I'm a single person. I only shop for one person. But when I go to the store, I have these ideas in my mind of things that I want to make, and I'll go ahead and buy it right then and end up not making it and end up wasting a lot of food. And I feel bad because there's some people out in this world that can't even have 3 meals a day. And I have all this food in the fridge and it's going to waste.
All right, so I think he's right about how a lot of people do seem to be getting a little more smart with their money. Not everybody. I still see people out here doing some stuff that I'm like, okay.
You're not very bright, are you?
But most people are. I will say this guy, it seems like he's tying a lot of his no buy 2025 to very specific reasons. Like he just bought a new house. So, you know, he wants to get an emergency fund. It's a very specific reason to accomplish a goal, which makes it more likely he'll accomplish it. He has a car he wants to pay off by a certain amount of time. Very specific goal, more likely he'll accomplish it. And, you know, he's brought some stuff up that's very important. Like for me, like I said in other videos, I'm about to buy a new house. And one thing that comes along with buying a new house that makes it more expensive than renting is the fact you want to decorate it more. You want to buy things for more. You want to fix things for more. You want to add stuff to it. And so that can add up. So him being very conscious about that and saying, I'm not going to buy new decorations. I'm going to keep the same decorations so they fall apart. Great idea. The whole thing about clothes. What is it with people in clothes? Like people, like, where are y'all going? Where y'all going? Where are all these clothes? I don't understand. But again, that's just me. Let me know in the comments what you, I don't get. I don't get the clothes thing. The food thing. That was big. I used to do it all the time. I'm a single guy too. I would look up something online. You know, there's long articles. They all start the same, you know, and they have these recipes. I'm like, oh yeah, I need some artichokes. I need some coconut milk and I need some paprika. This is not, I don't know what the meal this is, but the point is I would look at these recipes and like, okay, I'm gonna go get all this stuff. I go to the grocery store, buy it, sits in the fridge, goes bad, throw it away. Throwing money in the trash can. Oh, the worst. So I totally get where you're coming from there. And now I keep it simple. And if I want to try something new, I make sure that I try one recipe at a time. And I try to get ingredients that can be used in multiple recipes. So it's not just, like I said, artichokes. Where am I going to use artichokes at? You know what I mean? Except for like on pizza, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a cook. So yeah, his no buy 2025 is pretty cool. I like the idea. I like the concept of no buy 2025. It speaks to my heart personally. And with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Feel free to give it a like and to subscribe if you feel so too inclined. And until next time, make smart financial decisions.